From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
Hey folks, good evening. Cooling back down to freezing and below across the area tonight. Southern Middle Tennessee, going to be cold. So pets, pipes, keep them warm. You know the deal. North Alabama, same situation. A couple of us could be in that 33, 34, 35 range, but I wouldn't play that bet. I would not take that to the bank. So yeah, I'd just go ahead and say it's going to freeze tonight for pretty much most of us across the area. And I think tomorrow is when the trends start to change just a little bit, especially as we head through tonight. In fact, some of us on the northwest Alabama side of things could stay a little bit warmer due to that moisture surging into the Tennessee Valley because of this next system coming in, right? We got that sharp southerly wind, and notice these showers already kind of popping up across the area through tomorrow morning. That continues to push east with time here. Some scattered stuff off and on through the day, but not necessarily widespread. But man, check that wind out, 15, 20 out of the southeast, gusts even higher. Here it comes, though. Notice by the afternoon, we already see that moving in. And by the sunset hours, probably through the evening and overnight, that's whenever this big old robust line of storms is moving through. Now, temperatures are not the most impressive, so I'm not expecting some widespread severe threat or anything like that. But some of these storms could be pretty ruckusy and, causing a lot of rain, thunderstorm activity, moderate to heavy downpours. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable to expect that. That's, again, going to be through the overnight hours, pushing east with time. Now, that's a cold front coming through, so let's keep that in mind, right? That's going to usher in this next pattern here where we get very, very cold for a pretty long period of time, right? Notice this big old batch of blue here. That's well below average temperatures over the next 6 to 10 days. Here's what that looks like for the next week. Notice we go from the upper 50s, even near 60 at times, back down 20 to 25 degrees. For our highs, yeah, back in the 30s for pretty much most of the week. Those lows getting down into the teens several days or several nights through the next 7 days. And of course, towards the end of the week, after we get through these next few days, which are pretty nice after this system tomorrow, well, we start talking the possibility of another system, right? This is going to be one of those Gulf low systems, and there's a lot of question marks as to whether or not this will be rain, sleet, snow, or anything in between, right? The reason being, there's a lot of waffling back and forth between the exact placement of this model or this system on the models, right? So a little bit further north and a little bit further south could make or break the difference between a lot of snow up here and a lot of rain up here. So we got to get a little closer before we can give you any specifics on that. But what we can tell you is some precipitation is going to happen. What it'll be exactly remains to be seen. But we will have a lot of cold air in place with this system, as you saw in the 7-day temperature trend over the next few days, especially as we start seeing those trends downwards. So we'll have to keep an eye on it, right? Now, don't be going buying all the bread and milk just yet. Don't be saying, oh man, look at the time. It's almost snow 30. Listen, we're not at that point yet, so let's not be freaking out, right? It's January. We've dealt with snow over the last couple of seasons, quite frankly, so it's nothing that we can't handle. So we'll be watching that towards the end of the week with the possibility of that continuing through, Friday, Saturday, that sort of time frame, right? But again, specifics, it's not time for that yet. So if you see those hype posts on social media, don't buy into it. I know you guys are smarter than that. I know if you're sticking with the Tennessee Valley Weather Team, just practice some common sense. We'll get through it all right. Leave the forecasting to us, and we'll let you know what's happening. But yeah, next couple of days, rain, wind, thunder, that's the story for tomorrow night. Flurries Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the midweek time frame looking good, but bring a jacket because it is going to be cold.